Hello friends, today we are going to start a new topic, that is CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It means what? Whenever you are running a tag, along with that you can do lot of decorations. Okay, it is generally used to style a web page. It is developed by W3C. All of you know what is the full form of W3C. It stands for Worldwide Consortium. So if you want to change the look and feel of a web page, we have to mainly use CSS. It saves lot of time. Okay, then how the CSS functions? Here we have to use either a style attribute along with tag or style tag in the head section, or we can use link tag to control a single line or a single page or many pages at a time for changing the look and feel of a web page. Okay, so mainly CSS is used for saving our time, so that at a single stroke you can control many web pages. You can change the style of many web pages. So CSS consists of this syntax. Here H1, I have taken an example of H1. All of you know H1 is used for enlarging the text, so it varies from H1 till H7. H1 means the largest one. So H1 tag in CSS is known as selector. Now this curly brace I am showing, this is a block. Here I am using two property, color and font size, and value I am passing is blue and 12 pixel. So CSS consists of mainly selector, property and its value. So you can set many properties at a time. In this example I am changing the property of color and font size. There are basically three types of CSS. One is inline CSS. It means the CSS will control the styling of single line. Then comes internal CSS, that is the CSS is applied to a single page and it works internally, means the scope of CSS is limited to a single page. And then external CSS, it means what? The CSS can be used to change the style of many web pages at a time, or if you want to change the look and feel of full website, you can use external CSS. Here one file will be called in many pages at a time. Now I will show how the inline CSS work. Inline CSS, here you can see that I used H1 tag, style is used as an attribute, color is the value of style attribute, and pink I passed as a value of color. So mainly style is an attribute and the thing you are seeing in purple color, that is in quotation, is color is pink. Okay, so style attribute, and here its property is color and I had given the value pink. So whenever you will use hello hypertext, so it will be enlarged to H1 plus its color will change to pink as I am using inline CSS. So style is used as an attribute of H1 tag. So CSS is applicable for a single line. Now you can see the output. Here I didn't use anything, I am only showing how the hello works. Then comes internal CSS. Internal CSS means what? We are using CSS to a single page or a document or a web page. Okay, so here style tag is used. In previous example you had seen that style is used as an attribute. Here we will use style as a tag. Okay, so style tag, which is a subtag of head tag. Okay, so I will use HTML head and then style tag, and I will define the properties and value. Then I will close the style tag, head tag, and I will use the HTML. Okay, so if you want to know more about internal CSS, I had mentioned one link. You can click on that link and you can go to that particular part of w3schools.com. There you can learn many things about internal CSS in depth. Now how the code looks, you see, head tag followed by style tag, then H1 is a selector. Mainly in CSS we say tag as a selector. Then this curly brace open and close tells the body of a or a block of a property and value. Here I am using only one property, that is color, and I'm passing value pink. But you can set many properties and many values, and each will be separated by semicolon. Okay, so see, in body I'm using h1 tag. So h1 tag, I already defined that whenever h1 will appear, how it will change its appearance. So h1 will run in a hypertext hello, and its color will change to pink. See, this way the output will look. Now this is the most important part, and it is very powerful. That is our last, that is external CSS. So external CSS means what? You have to create a separate file in a notepad. There you will define only the properties, values and tag, and that you will save with an extension of .css, and whatever you had created, that will be called in a link tag. So I am going to introduce a new tag in front of you, that is link tag. So link tag is used for linking your HTML file to the CSS file. So wherever this CSS file will be called, there it will work, and you can control many web pages at a time. So there are various attributes of link tag, that is REL. REL stands for related to. So it is related to style sheet. Then comes type, means what type of data it consists of. It consists of either textual type of data or CSS. And href means what? Using this attribute you are linking to a CSS file. Okay, so one separate file is created, it is saved, and wherever you want you can call it, which basically stores the information about CSS. So if you want to know about more about external CSS, here I had given you a link. So this is how the CSS file will be created. Here I am using only one tag or selector, that is h1, and only one property, that is color, and I am passing value pink. Now see here, HTML head, link related to style sheet, type is equal to text oblique CSS, href equal to 1.css. Here 1.css is a file which is I just created, and I am calling under the link tag. So see, the output of inline, internal and external is same, but the way how it is called is different. So now I will conclude that CSS is a cascading style sheet. It is used for changing the look and feel of a web pages. Okay, you can control the look and feel of single line, single page, or many pages at a time using inline, internal and external CSS. Okay, so some more example I had given, that you can change the properties of body tag also, h1 tag also, p tag. Likewise many tags, the look and feel of many tags you can change. Okay, so I hope that all of you will try, and wherever you will find difficulty you will ask me. Okay, thank you.